to all chat. It's been a crazy, I don't know, running around morning. But my ears are not clogged, so that's a good news. I mean, I love when that happens. I got this new dress from my daughter for Mother's Day. She found it, so I'm wearing it. Brought it home. And I am working still on these Quilt of Valors. Good morning, Pat. So I have the blue. That's what I got on there all the way around. And now I am going to place these. This here. Good morning. So I am definitely, and then hopefully we can get to doing the new Quilt of Valor. We already, new but old. We haven't put it together. I have the blocks there and we have the amount of blocks we need. So now we'll play with the blocks and then I'll sew them up. And hopefully these can be out in the mail by, don't hold me to it, but hopefully by the weekend. But we'll see. We'll see how far I get to getting them all done and packaged up. So what I am doing is, sewing. Yeah, that's right. 3, I think that was right. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll go for it. So today it looks very smoky outside. We must be getting those Canadian wind situation that's going on because it seems very smoky out there, or hazy or something. And I do have the I know from what we did yesterday, because I never did answer that. So we'll start off with that card first. But how's everyone doing? I have to also photograph these tops at some point. And it's supposed to rain starting like tomorrow for the next 5 days. So I'm hoping to get a lot of this done so I could take pictures of it outside. So I could do a slideshow and then mail them off to Pat. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Rita. Rita, how are you doing there, girl? How are you feeling? Good morning, Quilt Wench. All right, so ready? We have a bunch of you on here, so we'll just start. So here's this. I showed this yesterday. And what is this? Where is this? What's the name of this? Did I take it away too fast? Let's see. So it's not Devil's Tower. So that was a guess we had yesterday. I've never heard of this place. So it's called the Monument Valley. Monument Valley. Okay, so we're gonna have some questions about the Monument Pan. Oh, and if you do a slideshow, can I use it on our presentation? Absolutely. You can use anything I give you. Anything I sent you, Pat, you can take pictures. Please share them. Please share them to me. Even if they're given to the vets and the vets are okay with pictures, please give it to me. I would love to show all this goodness so we could spread the word, spread the love, like Utah or Nevada. So yeah, it's Monument Valley. I don't know where that is, but there we go. So here it is, true or false. Ready? The distinctive butts are known locally as adobes. Buddies, B-U-T-T-E-S. Buttis. I'm not sure. We might not be appropriate this morning. is in Arizona. So Monument Valley is in Arizona. I did not know that. So true or false? Good morning, Andrea. Long U. Oh, I do have to, well, when we get more people on here, but I'm going to show this, repeatedly throughout the live. So remember I made this quilt. So there's a client who's been wanting two kind of identical twin quilts in their guest room. And they call it the girls' room. And I've been working with them for like, I don't know, 2 years, let's just say, okay? And they just never found what they wanted. Yesterday, they purchased a baby's quilt. It was one of my farm quilts, which is great because I could really use it, the money right now, right? So she saw this. Do you recall this? She saw this. I had it on my long arm, and she fell in love with it. Dun, dun, dun. So I was so excited because she left. She finally, after 2 years, decided, can you make me another one of these? I'll take this one and make me another one of these. So I'm thinking, great, right? Because these are twin size. I get a good amount of money for them. Could really use it. I go to order this fabric from Creative Notions. Vicki doesn't have a square. She says, I don't even have a 5-inch piece. I would give it to you if I had it, but she doesn't have it. I looked all over yesterday on Etsy, on eBay, could not find this fabric. She said it to me. She told me it's going to be hard to find. So I went to QT. They don't have it either. So my plea is someone must have a Creative Notions box that they have not started yet. And if it wasn't their necessarily cup of tea, I would be happy to pay for your box so that I can make this late. Because if not, I got to go back to square one and we'll have to figure out, I don't know, another 2 years or so to try to figure out what other fabric she would like. So if someone has a creative, I Googled it, Pat. I went online. I was online for a long time yesterday. They have fabric from this line, but not this identical fabric. So, like, they have colorways, and that's going to be my, like, I'm going to try to sell it as hard as I can on Etsy for ridiculous money. They had per yard from this line, like they had this line, but with this print, and this color with this print. And so, yes, I did it all. And so my plea is, if someone has a Creative Notions box this month, sitting at home, and you're not planning to do it, I am happy to purchase that box off of you. If not, we'll just go with, I am going to show her today or tomorrow what I did find. And the quilt shop that I found, like again, it's not the identical. It is the identical line, but you know how things are. This brown came in like 3 different patterns and that. I'm going to try to sell it to her. But she has her heart set on this, and I cannot find this fabric. What month was the box? It wasn't this month. It was the last one. That is always the drawback when doing specific brands of fabric. No, yes, exactly. Good morning, Walker. So I might have it if it was the recent box. So the recent box, the one that I just opened this box. This was the May box. This is from the box before. So it's not this one that she just mailed out, because I just received this one. It's the previous box, which is this. Pat, I am happy to pay for it because right now, if I could get my hands on it, that fabric, that would be just oh so wonderful. So that so I'm not giving everything away, and I can continue my mission. So if you have it, Pat, I would be Oh, I didn't think of that. Well, I was thinking of reaching out to people. So after I put it here, I was actually going to ask Arkansas Gal because she opens up a box, and also I can call Holly. I mean, not call her, but email her. Again, I don't expect it for free. I am happy to pay for it. It's been 2 years since we've been discussing it. So let's see. The box that we just got from Creative Notions was the April box, right? So what would this be? The one before that, February box? January box? I'm not sure. Remember, this is an every other month box. So we've only had 2 this year, I think, right? I think we've only had 2 this year, maybe 3. So if anybody has this Creative Notion box, I don't need all the notions and stuff in the box. I just need the actual quilt kit that's in there. You can even keep the pattern. I just need what's in the bag. Do you really? I would love it. Can you email me, Quilt Wench? It is pastryqueen13@gmail.com. And just let me know how to send payment to you. Because I am in desperate need of that. It will make this person very, very happy because she's been waiting. Yeah, this was my plea. I normally don't go out for pleas like this, but you know, she just ordered a baby quilt, got that, and if she saw this and fell in love with it. And I'm talking about 2 years. We've been, like I say, you can go through my room, you could see, go online, see if you like. But she just loved everything about it. She loved the pattern. She loved everything about it. Oh, well, thank you so much. So yeah, so I'm excited. She says once I'm done with the twin, she will contract me out for a king size because they just went from a queen size bed to a king size bed and had done a queen size quilt for them about 5 years ago. Thank you so much. You do not know this means the world to me because I have been trying and I could really use it right now. So my address, and please email me. I will give you my address. But my address is also in the description. We can all help. Oh, thank you so much. This is like, oh, I was said to Honey, what am I going to do? I can't find it now. She said to me, if you can find the backing for that fabric. I was like, if I could order more, I'll order more. But and she says, and you tell me how much it is? And I said, no problem, I will. But she wants backing to match, so but she says if I can't find more backing, that's fine. She said you can pick something out. She's so funny too, because when she came to me for a baby's quilt, and I happened to have the farm quilts that I made, those 2. One of the people who I was giving one of those farm things to actually liked a different, and that was a gift, not this to this lady, but to someone else in our community. They can't afford a quilt. So I was giving her one of those farm quilts, and so I had, you know how I made 2 on the channel. And so she said, I really like that, but she didn't want the red background, the red that we were talking. And I don't even have the pictures anymore because I was trying to get everything out. And so she wanted gingham, gray gingham in the back. So I did it. I long-armed it, put the gray gingham in the back. It looks fine. It looks fine, right? And then I did the other one using the red that we discussed. And so she comes and picks it up yesterday. And I said to her, she says, oh, this is great. And then she saw the other one and she goes, oh, that's with the red background. I was like, yeah. I was like, it really goes with it because it's country style and it's kind of like a country quilt. And she looks at me and she goes, Oh man, I regret that decision. I should have just listened to you. She says, I like the gingham, but the red is so much cuter. And I looked at her, I was like, you really want that red, don't you? She goes, yeah. I said, you could have the red because the other one is a pass it forward quilt. So I said, I don't think the pass it forward quilt person is going to know whether, you know, what, because they don't even know what's coming their way. So she was ecstatic with that. But so yeah, so she's like, you have my leeway of picking whatever backing you want because clearly I was wrong the first time. Thank you so much. We have a great community. I can't thank you enough. I'm so excited. I was like, how am I going to pitch this where I found the same fabric line, but not quite the same fabrics? And Honey's like, well, why do they want identical fabric quilts anyway? I go, honey, that's just how people are. I don't make custom quilts often. You know that, rarely. But I do put myself out there. In times I need to make a couple extra. And so he's like, well, just explain to her, and I agree with Honey. It would be nicer in the room if it had two quilts, but with the same line, but maybe not the same identical fabric. So we were going to go that route. But I know her for so many years, and I know how she likes her things matchy-matchy. I am going to suggest that the next quilt that I make for the bed, that they be swapped. So like where this one has pink here, and this has white here, and this has brown here, that I actually start the quilt maybe with the white so they're not identical. So that when you go into the room, it's appealing to the eye. No, I don't. I don't do any of that because I just simply got your package ready to mail out today, Andrea. I just don't have enough hours in the day to do that. Not to say that's not going to happen. Again, Honey was going to help me with that, but he is now working. He's working on another job right now, building something for someone. So he's out of his semi-retirement, right? So yeah, normally what he does is he helps in his family's, it's not his business, but his sister's business and stuff like that, and he'll do stuff for his mom. But yeah, he's out actually doing a 9-to-5 because we were thinking about doing that, but that all takes time, so it's all good. I'm ecstatic. Hi, Mom. That was love your top. Wait, what? Hi, nice. Running late today. Love you too, Mom. Okay, love you, Mom. I'm not sure where you're running late to, but be careful. It's 7:18. Just, take a deep breath. No rushing. Oh, Angelica bought me this top for Mother's Day, and I gave her the evil eye. I go, you're not supposed to be spending money. She goes, Mom, it was on super clearance, okay? I was like, okay. All right, so we got to go back to this Monument Valley. I forgot about this. Okay, so the distincts, I'm not going to butcher that, are locally known as adobes is false. They're called mesas. Mountain Valley does not pass through which one of these states? And now we just discussed where Mountain Valley is. So it's A, Arizona, B, Nevada, or C, Utah. Oh, does not pass through one of these states. So which one does it not pass through? Arizona, Nevada, or Utah? Well, we know where it is because we got great info. I bet you my mom like got on here for 2 seconds and left. Just so if you don't see her responding back to you, especially if she says she's running late. All right, so here we are. So now I have the 2 sides on, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat, and it works. So we're gonna cheat a little, but I promise you it works. I've done it before. I'm not gonna get out of this chair for right now. Okay, so the only thing with this beautiful dress she gave me is you need an old-fashioned slip. Remember the slips back in the day? We all wore them. I had to wear them underneath my uniform. You know, just a slip. There used to be a full body slip or a half slip. People just don't know about these things because people don't wear these things now. They just go out half naked. So, but I can't do that. I can't just go out. Good morning, Vintage Style by Joe. But we all know those slips. And I could have sworn I had 2 still from way back in the 80s. I thought I had one that was like a stretchy one that goes stretchy on you. And then, but I just found one because yes, I have my old stuff from probably when I was in high school. That's like a camisole. Remember we used to wear the camisoles with the little shorts underneath, held for review. No, I'm still on getting dressed. You're what? You're naked? No, I'm not naked. So yes, I still had a couple. You know, I haven't worn it in probably, I don't know, 20 years, maybe even longer, maybe 30, 40 years. But I pulled it out and it still fit me. So hey, that's good. Good thing for elastic. So yeah, so I'm putting on a slip. I mean, it's not see-through. I don't know. It's not see-through, but I would feel better. I just came across my grandma's repair kit. There was a hosiery repair and a bra repair kit in there. Good morning, Deb. So I'm going to trim this off. So yeah, so I'm putting on a slip. I mean, I know people don't do that anymore, but I'll tell you where you can find slips if you ever need one. Is Puerto Rico. All the stores still have slips. We're back in the, all the stores still have the spandex, the fajas, right, Mom? all the things from like 1950 still on the shelves there. Oh, here. Oh, look, I didn't even need that. I cut that and I didn't even need it. And so I am going to have to pick up a couple. I have several. Time to clean it. Well, you know, good morning, Nikki. The thing is, I feel like later, the latex catchers, yes, shapewear, but now they call it shapewear. Yeah. So, what did someone say? And I about busted out laughing. I was watching some show, and what did she call it? Oh, this is probably not appropriate, but I'm going to say it anyway. Good morning, Loretta. She says, oh, he is so hot. I could get myself right out of my girdle pretty soon. I was like, girdle? I haven't heard of girdle in such a long time. And I was dying of laughter. But yes, you can buy those in Puerto Rico. The old-fashioned ones. You know, like the ones in Steel Magnolia when the lady said that that lady wasn't wearing a girdle and she looked like 2 pigs fighting under a blanket. Yeah. Well, anyway, so when I go to Puerto Rico, I have to buy me a couple of slips because I'm finding, and maybe it's just me, but some of the clothes out there is like a little awfully see-through. Like, I don't know, the material they're using is just not, I don't know, not thick enough. I love spandex. If we were not for spandex, I couldn't be able to stand. But Mom, guess what? I'm now gonna air out Angelica's dirty laundry. Yesterday she found out she's allergic to all plastics, including spandex, plastic from food. So a lot of issues have to do with plastic, believe it or not. Yeah, that girl's a rarity. The doctors are working with them. The Mayo Clinic is seeing this as an upcoming allergy that people are developing later in life, and they're trying to get ahead of it all. So now she's like, they've got an app and everything on how to purchase clothing and how to purchase food in the store, because everything comes in plastic. Like everything is in plastic. Like you can't buy sour cream in a glass. Yep. So, and she's supposed to wear compression stockings and compression clothing, and now they're like, there's no compression clothing. And I said, well, maybe you'll have to buy a lot of linen in the thrift store and start wearing linen, and maybe some of the stuff will. You never know. Sometimes an allergy can cause crazy things, you know? A friend of mine sold her slips in her eBay store as vintage and got good money. That is because countries got more and more from China, and I have a huge latex out. So, Pat, they told her it would be easier if she had a latex allergy. Because the name of this allergy is just, it's anything that's plastic related, anything. So, and it's hard because like he even said, water filtration systems, they go through plastic. Like, it's just, yeah. You can find latex free support hose. Oh, that's good, because you'll need those to go swimming, right, Pat? Those pantyhose, don't forget. Everybody, don't forget to put on your pantyhose when you go swimming. I did buy a slip in Puerto Rico in that store in the mall where you buy lots of fabrics. Yes, Capri. Capri. Good morning, E. Marie. So, yeah. So I am, because I'm a little panicked. But isn't anybody finding that our clothes is, I don't know. So she has a neoprene allergy. I forgot what she called that. I don't know. There's now an app that the Mayo Clinic is developed for people with this allergy, and they're studying it. And her doctor already said that she'd be a good candidate, because she may have had this all her life and we didn't know, even though she's been through allergy testing for so much. So I'm allergic to, allergic to elastic, to anything that and the thing is, when she's ingesting food, right, it's got plastics, right, because they're in either a plastic bag. Sour cream comes in a plastic tub. And me, I got the guilt immediately, because I thought, oh, I gave her plastic baby bottles when she was a little baby. I mean, she was fed, but I also had to work. So she was fed here, and also it was put in a plastic bottle. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bathing suits are going to be a challenge. Everything's going to be a challenge, because she's supposed to wear compression stockings for other medical reasons, and now they're trying to figure out what to do because there isn't any out there. So it's a situation. It's a situation. Yeah, bathing suits. Well, does Puerto Rico have any nude beaches? Maybe she can attend those. I mean, I don't know. I'm asking you. I don't know. There are groups that can join, and they come up with great ideas. Yeah. Yep. Well, that's why I told her start collecting linen. Start collecting linen. I said, even if like the shirt doesn't fit you with something, she's really into sewing, but not the quilt sewing, like taking clothes and redoing it. And so I said, yeah. So I said, you can be inventive. If it's too big, maybe you could just use the linen fabric just to cut out and make, clothes with. So cotton, her doctor told her cotton nowadays is different than the cotton back then. And cotton, believe it or not, could contain some plastics in it. But you know, if you look, they talk about like microplastics being in our regular food too. So I don't know. So it's a thing. But anyway, that's the story on that. Yes, Pat, that is the hardest. She said that. Yes, and the doctor agreed that that is the hardest. So we might have to be looking at how Victorian women wore their cotton underwear. She might have to go back to that. Apparently that was a big discussion at the doctor's office, because he says, you know, you don't have to necessarily go through your whole wardrobe. She had me on, but I will say she's in good spirits. She had me on the floor. She said, when he told me that, and she said that the nurse busted out laughing, and she was trying to contain herself, and she said, that is the funniest thing I heard today. So she said, I can't believe you're talking to a Puerto Rican that they have this allergy when we wear a lot of spandex. I was like, honey, you are too funny. Too funny. Yes. So yeah, that's all gonna be, it's gonna be hard. That's for sure. So yeah, so I'm gonna be wearing a slip with this. I'm almost afraid to go there because I don't really know how see-through it is. I looked. It's like when we go out in public and then you go out in public and then, yeah, I just can't do it. My daughter says that's the look. Everybody just wears their regular underwear under clothes that are sheer. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe I'm too old-fashioned, but I can't do it. All right, so here we go. Yes, OB Princess Diana girl. That's right. All right, so we have this. We're going to put this on the other side here. Oh, so Mom, just to let you know, all these veteran quilts I'm making that I'm sending her to Pat, I made in memory of Dad. So his name will live on, and a vet here who's still here with us will get a beautiful quilt. But in any case, so all right, so the Monument Valley does not pass through which one of these states, and it is Nevada. Okay, Mountain Valley is located on an Indian reservation belonging to which tribe of Indians? Monument Valley is located on an Indian reservation belonging to which tribe? We're just going to go with that. And we know it's in Arizona because we got that info. Navajo. Yep, Navajo it is. Oh, look at this. My kindergarten teacher would go, woodgy, woodgy, woodgy. When she sees something cute, she goes, woodgy, woodgy, woodgy. Look at that. What is this? What is this animal? This is in the animal category. Make sure you tell me about his military with that boat quilt. Just a short note. I will. And it is an orangutan. Okay, orangutans travel mostly by walking on two legs. True or false? My husband in the morning, Pat. Oh, man. Well, then he's so super adorable, isn't he? Maybe. I'd say true. We got a true. Orangutans mostly travel by walking on two legs. Yes, he is. Okay, so the answer, ready, is false. False. They are best at swinging from branches. That's how they go. How are orangutans different from other great apes? A, they are solitary. B, they are strict vegetarians. Or C, they walk upright. How are orangutans different from other apes? Again, I'm going to say that. A, they are solitary. B, they are strict vegetarians. Or C, they walk upright. Too big to swing through trees. Yeah. I thought they were, but again, I don't write this stuff. I just buy it. Solitary. B. Did I do that right? So that, making sure I backstitched so that nothing comes apart when you long arm. Let's see. Yeah. No, we're going to backstitch there. The answer is they are different from other apes because they are solitary. Have to leave for an appointment. Have a great day. You take care of yourself, Joydy. Hopefully it's all good news. All right, so we are finished with this quilt. So let's put this up. Let's put this one up. Really? That's the best you could come up with your tag name? I'm definitely not saying hi to that tagline. But that was a nice try. Good morning, Johnny. ¿Cómo estás, Johnny? ¿Cómo está? Here we go. So there we go. This one is ready to go. So this one is ready. So we have this one. We have this one. I finished this one off yesterday. I don't know if I showed it, but we finished this one off. This one has and the flags are going the right way. My video is just streaming on mirrored. We have this one. And I put that one on yesterday, so there we are. Then we have our fisherman one, which I finished that yesterday, so I showed you. I have the little cornerstones. And I'm going to pull this one off, and we're going to start with mapping out the other one. This was my favorite. As a matter of fact, someone had asked me if I ever finish it, that they would consider buying it for their store, and I think it's going to be I think it's going to go for a better cause this way. All right, so what I'm thinking of doing, because I'm crazy, I am absolutely crazy. I am thinking about taking this one here. This was a backing. I am thinking about taking this one here and having fun with this backing by chop-a-lopping and doing some freaky stuff. I got some ideas in my mind. Not that you might get this time around, Pat, because you might not get this one around. But I'm thinking about doing something. Our veterans would be so grateful. That's wonderful. So let's get our blocks. Ready? So we are going to just put these up, and then we will probably have to move things around, but look at this. I chopped a lot, but look at how pretty those eagles are. They made it in here. They made it in here. So we have 4 by, here we go. I think I said 4 by 5 will get us. Try to get your show on Mom's tablet. Oh, yes. Did you try that? She's talking about my abuelita. She's trying to get my live on the tablet for my abuelita to see. There we go. There's a little bit of everything. There definitely is a little bit of everything in this quilt. No. Let's try this one. Maybe what I should do is, no, I want to make them kind of random-ish. So let's see, we'll take another star here and maybe put it over here. Oops, we won't do that. We'll find a different star. Here we go. Well, a pinwheel star, you know what I meant. Okay, so we have one there. The fun part is trying to make sure nothing touches. I'm sure something's gonna touch, but here, we'll put this one here, actually. And then this one we'll put here. And I think I'm going to stick this one here. Oh, I don't want to stick that one there. There we are. Nope. Let me find a different one. Let's put this one. There you go. So far we have this is what's looking like. We're going to put this star here. A different star here. Here we are. And let's see. I know there's kind of no fun, but sometimes it's fun watching someone else map out stuff. I'm not quite sure. Entertaining. Hi, Annette. Good morning. Happy scrappy quilts are fine. We have talented long armors. Yes, you do. Your husband is very talented, right? All right. Okay, ready? So, name one of 2 Southeast countries, Southeast Asian countries, to which the orangutan is native. So name one of 2 of the Southeast Asian countries to which the orangutans is native. Oh my goodness. I think I need to find a cool little cup that says something funny about quilting. All right, let's see. So, put this here. Oh, now I have my teddy bears going upside down. That would not be good. Let's try it this way. Nope, can't do that. Let's try this one. Yay, I got it. So this mug here came from a Soft Squares Advent box 2 years ago. I'm going to give Lynn a plug because she told me that I guess prices for the Advent box is going to go up in July. I think she told me. I think she told me in July. So if anybody is interested, that's what's happening. You can go to her site and see that. And I will be opening up, I think, an A box? A box. I think that's what I'm doing, A box. All right, so we have that. And then we have, let's see, we'll put this. I feel like this, say like that is gonna go there. We have 1 here, 2 here. All right, we're gonna put this down at the bottom. Over here. Oh, I have 2 stars, so I need a star somewhere else. So maybe we could put a star. Oh, how did I do this? There's a star there, and a star, and a star. And I have 1 star here. So maybe I could do, I could do a star. I think I need to move my stars. I can't evenly distribute these stars. This is no bueno. All right, let's see. So this is where the madness begins, because I have to figure out how to put these so that I can take that one down. Here we go. Bye-bye. Hi, Grandma. Oh, she's got my abuelita up. Abuelita is up. Hello, Regina. Eagles can't fly upside down. I always tell the vets and they laugh. Yep. Hola, abuela. Grandma's on. She's talking to you. I have to explain YouTube. Oh, yeah. I don't talk back to you, Grandma. No te hablo para atrás, pero te digo hola. ¿Cómo está? Yes, so I'm sure I probably have a lot of things upside down. I mean, it is kind of like a scrap quilt going on here. So that's in a good spot. And I think I can move this a little bit here. My honey just left. He was trying to tell me goodbye, and I was ignoring him, so I have to call him later on. There we go. So I have that there. That's looking good. So far, this is looking good. And I have to have 1 more. Let's see. If I have that there, that can go there. That's looking good. All right. So I think I pretty much, let's see. This can come here. And this one, okay, so I have to move something around here, because if not, on the bottom, they're all lined up, and I don't like it when it's lined up. Oh, here we go. No, it's not. I lie. I'll move this one over here, put this one here, I'll move this one over here. All right, any blaring things? Anybody see anything that really sticks out as not that great? Here we go. Anybody? Loving the tan. It really is a mishmash of everything. Of all the patriotic quilts that I've made throughout my lifetime. There's pieces of it in here. So I'm going to look at it again. I mean, there's, oh, these two. Bloop, right there. Those two kind of, so this is an easy, no, it's not an easy fix. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything else. There's a lot of tan here. So maybe what I could do is take this, move this up here. There we go. And then I don't have those two together. And then I'm good here. I'm good here. Oh, nope, I have these two. Dios mío. Okay. So do I have another one of these wheelie wheels? Let's see. I put this one here. There we are. And stick this here. Bingo. Bingo was his name-o. Okay, so I have that there. I don't see anything touching here. Diagonal, I'm okay with diagonal. I just don't like it to be next to each other. Diagonal is okay. Some things are going to, like this boat is upside down. Those bears are right side up. It's just how it fell. I don't see anything. Does anybody else see anything? That could be the quilt for a female vet. It absolutely could be. I defer to Pat. She knows. Leave that eagle in the middle. Wait. I swapped an eagle for an eagle. Yes? Are we talking about a different eagle? I wish I had a wall. I have the floor and I take a black and white picture. Change the two eagles. You have the single eagle in the middle. The single eagle in the middle. Now I don't remember what I did. The single eagle in, are we talking about this? These both have eagles in the middle. Do you want it somewhere else? Change the two eagles so you have the single eagle in the middle. This is the single eagle. This is in the middle and this is in the middle. See, these two have it in the middle. You mean you like this eagle versus this eagle? I'm trying to see where else I may have an eagle. There's only 4. Oh, are we talking about this eagle here? Switch those two. Well, when I do that, okay, I have to move something else then. All right, if I do this, then I have these two matching over here. See, I have these two matching here and then these two matching here. See, these two and these two. I don't have another eagle that's in the middle. I only have 3 blocks that have eagles in it. See, because I have 1. Oh, this one here. I have this. I have an eagle over here. Are we talking about this eagle? You want this eagle here? Yeah, that's why I changed it. I changed it because of if I put it back, nothing touches. So I'm going to put it back because I think that's, for me, that's a little too much matchy touching each other. Yep. Can you now move the left eagle with the right eagle? Good morning, Anna. The left eagle. This is the right eagle. With this eagle? But then I have 2 pinwheels, 3 pinwheels in a row. See? That's a situation with the 3 pinwheels. And I only have so I have this, and this. We could try, you know what? What if I did, so the middle of the quilt is 1, 2, 3. There is no real middle. If I could try to get, there really is no middle. I can move this to here and this to there. Because that's I mean, right now nothing is touching, like no fabric is touching each other, because it was a random sew. You are overanalyzing. Okay, so we're gonna just start sewing this and call it a day. How about that? Oh, Anna, you made Pat a quilt. That's fabulous. I know Anna sent some backing she was worried about at one point. All right, so here we are. Are we ready? Yeah, we're just going to go with it. Because if not, then I can't get it to where it needs to get to this weekend. All right, so name one of 2 Southeast Asian countries to which the orangutan is native. They are Indonesia and Malaysia. Ooh, here we go. Fruit. What is this fruit? Good morning, Catherine. What is that fruit? Let's see. It is one of your poppy quilts could also work for a female vet. Yes, absolutely can. I thought that little seaside one was very charming for a female vet. It's so cute. How to post it on Facebook. I could post it for you, Anna. If you're not on Facebook, I can post it for you. If you send it to me, I can make a post. Well then, she may be getting more quotes than she thought she was gonna get. All right, so we have that. We're gonna put that here. All right, so pomegranate is it. Okay, true or false? Are we ready? Good morning, Jamie, from the Quilting Compound. Pomegranates are native to the West Indies. True or false? Pomegranates are native to the West Indies. True or false? Just making sure that everything is laying the way it should be laying. Good morning, Norma. Good morning, Michelle. So, true or false? Are pomegranates native to the West Indies? We have a true. And the answer is false. False. They are native to the Middle East. Okay, which one of these is not a name for pomegranates? Which one of these is not a name for pomegranates? A, the Chinese apple, B, the granada, or C, the pinto? Let's see, what do we have? We have A, we have C. Let me fix this. A and C. And the answer is C, the pinto. Okay, ready? Shirley Temples are made with ginger ale, orange juice, and a red syrup that was traditionally made from pomegranate juice. Name the syrup. Name the syrup. We basically name the syrup that we use in Shirley Temples. Oh, and no flight sales. I looked up my flight sale this morning. No flight sales. That should be a new thing I add to this. Let y'all know if there's a flight sale. Grenadine. Grenadine it is. Grenadine for the win. So I have to go. I have to go to work. I got to go put on my slip and go to work. Go figure. You know that pesky thing. So everyone have a wonderful day. If you don't mind on your way out giving me the thumbs up, I would oh so appreciate it. So make sure you take care of yourself. And if you have time, pass it forward. Again, pass it forward doesn't necessarily mean giving something away. It could just be a nice, friendly smile to someone, or, you know, anything that you think would brighten up someone's day. I should see you tomorrow. Look, I'm going off the rails because I'm not paying attention. As always, Leanna, you and our vets inspired me to make a QOV. It was my first and hopefully not my last. I'm glad to hear that. Everyone, take care of yourself, and see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. All right? And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. And those are for the folks who are not subscribed. And do not forget, I need the houses. Please send some houses my way. All right, take care. Bye-bye.